Hello everyone. In this lecture we are going to perform actions for the process frame event. So inside the process frame event I am going to perform some functionalities for processing the videos into the frame, and from each frame I am going to read the image, and inside the image I am going to perform the YOLO model, and it will perform the detection, and from that detection it is going to check that either the object match with the coco.names file or not. If the object match with the name with the file, it will just send the alert that this object is being matched and it is being shown inside the frame. So for that I will just parse the video to the frame. For that purpose I am creating a variable with the name frame, and to that variable I am passing the video capture .query frame, that each video capture is being divided into the set of frames, and each frame is passed as an image to that of the variable frame. So I have passed the video to that of image, and these images are used for detecting the object. So after declaring the variable frame, I am declaring another object which is a blob object, and the blob object I am going to pass the image size to it. So I'm using the DNA invoke, and which was the library which already I have initialized, and to that I'm saying they take the blob from image, pass the frame was or video capture frame, and then I'm giving it as a size 416 by 416. For increasing the speed of the detection, you can reduce the size. I am using 416 by 416 to get the accurate result. You can also reduce the size if you want the speed to be accelerated. It's up to you. Okay, after giving the size of the image, then we are moving toward the MVC scaler, and here I am giving the value 0 and then 0 comma 0 0 comma 0, and then I'm saying let's make it a true. So here we have a frame, we have parsed the video into the frame, and then after getting the frame we have created the blob object, and we are passing each frame to the blob, and we are saying that let's suppose the size of image is 416. So all this information are passed to the blob. So now we have the frame variable, we have the blob variable. Now we are going to perform the other actions. I'm saying that let's take the input as a blob. So net dot set input blob, I am passing the input, and our network is getting the input as a blob, and then after that we are initializing the output layer variable. So the output layer, I'm giving it as a name output layer names, and inside that variable we are going to perform the action of detection. So what we are going to do, we are just saying that take the variable, and in that variable get the connected layers, get the unconnected layers, and okay, I'm just writing the syntax for output layer name underscore net dot get unconnected layers name, and inside that layer name I am going to pass the parameters. Okay, after the layer name I'm making another variable output, and inside that variable I am passing the feed forward, which is net dot forward. I'm passing the forward route, So we have output layer name, we have output, and inside that output, which is using the feed forward layer, we are just passing the variable output layer name. So now I am getting the exception in get unconnected out layer names. Let us resolve this exception as well. So I am creating another function which is detect output, and we will call this function later on. So okay, I have created function detect object. Inside the object function I am passing the outputs. We don't have any outputs, we have the variable output, so we need to just remove the s from there so that the exception will be gone. And inside that I'm also passing the frames for our video, which we are getting the live feed from the camera by clicking the start button. And now I'm going to display the result inside our picture box. So for that purpose, what I will do, I will just call the picture box 1 dot image. My picture box name was picture box 1. If you have given it another name, just call it with that name, and inside that image just pass this frame. So picture box 1 dot image is equal to frame, and pass this frame to as a GB format, BGR format, so that we can, as image box just accept the images, so picture box dot image accept the images, so we need to convert our frames as an image, so we'll call that. As our picture box just allow the bitmap format, so we will just convert the frame to bitmap, sorry. So I'm converting the frame dot to bitmap and then displaying the frame to the picture box. So inside the image I have the bitmap image of frame, and for that we need to convert the bitmap. We have created the variable bitmap, which is using the main bitmap, and inside that bitmap I'm saying that convert frame to bitmap, and it has BGR byte. So in that case we are converting our frame to the bitmap image, and to that bitmap image we will pass that bitmap image to our picture box. So I have created a variable of instance bitmap, which is bitmap, and I'm giving the width and height of the image to it. In our case the image were frame which we were taking from the video, so I am saying that let's take the width of frame, let's take the width of frame, height of frame, then convert to the mat, and then after that I am using the system.drawing dot image. These are the libraries, we just need to call them as well. If you don't have call these libraries, just put it there, which is system.drawing that image in the pixel format. Okay, first we have to resolve this mad error which is giving inside the step function. So we have imaging, I'm saying that let's convert the pixel format to 24 RGB, and I'm also using the mat.data pooling. So we have now the bitmap created, and after the creation of that bitmap we are just passing that bitmap to the images. Okay, I have now net is okay. Let's see that net underscore net is your object of emgu.cv, and I'm going to retrieve all the layer name. I am just commenting out these lines, and I am going to pass the models layer. Let's suppose our layer name is, I'm giving a variable string output layer name, and inside that I am just passing the YOLO 82, YOLO 94, YOLO 106. These are the name which are given inside the YOLO file. For that purpose, what you have to do, just go to the YOLO 3.configure and open it as a notepad, and at the above you will see that the type of the YOLO which belongs to your configure bar file will be given at the top. Either it will be YOLO 82, 94 or 106, so it will be given at the top of that of configure file. So we just need to take this. So these are the output layer names. So I have created an array type string and given it as a name output layer names. I am going to retrieve all the layers name, and for inside that string array I am just giving the name either YOLO. I am giving three names which are YOLO 82, YOLO 94 and YOLO 106. After that I am getting the outputs. For that purpose I have created a list map. I just said that create a variable with the name all output, and inside that variable create a list of map. So now we have already the output layer name and we have the output. So inside the output layer name we have the unconnected layers name, and we also have the output in which we have given the list of mapped. And after we also have an object, also have a function which is the detect object, and inside that we are just giving the output and frames. We will discuss that function in the next lecture. So in this we are going to process each output layer. For that purpose I have created the variable which was